Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson, and I'm back again today with another, looks like 8 trades down here. I am using my new Trigger Zones trading system. Now lately I've been giving it the nickname of calling it the Holy Grail trading system. Main reason for that is this trigger zone indicator right here, this gold line down here at the bottom. I've also nicknamed it the magic indicator. Now of course everyone knows there's no such thing as a magic indicator in a holy grail trading system, but what would you call a system that keeps producing more than 200 pips every day? So now you know why I call it the Holy Grail trading system. As long as it has these two right here, the goal line and this timing indicator, those two combine, and when you get a qualified signal to buy or sell, I am at least 95% sure I have a winning trade. Now, approximately 6 o'clock in the morning, right here where this line is, New York time, I'm in front of the computer drilling down the lights and producing my daily trade plan. Now we can take a look at that daily trade plan. Here it is here. The plan for January the 26th, 2022. All the trades that I've taken were taken directly from the daily trade plan. I could have traded more, but between 5 and 10 trades, sometimes I do a little bit more than that, but that usually is enough trades to give me 200 pips. And seeing that the DAX is in here, the DAX 30, I know that this is well over 400 pips for today. You can put this on pause. You can run a check and you'll see that at least 8 out of 10 trade calls were profitable. Now if you are not putting together some kind of a daily trade plan, that is probably a main reason why you are failing at trading. So I highly recommend that either you make a daily trade plan before you start trading, and you must do it an hour or so before the market that you are about to trade. In other words, if you trade all 3 sessions, you have to make 3 trading plans, 1 for each session. Now if you want some more information on this daily trade plan, all you got to do is get in contact with me. Keep in mind I do charge $100 a month for it. So here we go. EuroCAD. There's the arrow. I knew I wanted to be selling it. Sold it here. Did a bit of a pullback, but I wasn't too worried about it. Went 9 pips against me, and I closed it out just being happy with, looks like 5 pips. Not a lot. One of the main reasons why I don't do a real lot of Forex pairs. I like the futures. As you will see, they pay a lot more. More movement, more ticks, and more money. So 5 pips on the EuroCAD paid out $477. Now the main feature of this TZ indicator is that it helps to find the beginning of the up and down cycles within the market on all time frames. Great for traders who love to scalp the markets on the 5-minute time frame. You can easily trade all 3 trading sessions 24 hours a day. Now I call that the flow of the market. Okay, let's move on to the euro dollar. Generally, as a rule, I don't trade this euro dollar very much, but I've been getting a number of traders asking me to show in the daily trade plan for the euro dollar. And from time to time I'll throw in the euro dollar, but as you're about to see, it just doesn't move a lot. Euro dollar. Let's see where I got in at. You can see right here within this blue box, it's only 15 pips. But anyhow, it is a pair that is traded a lot around the world. Did go against me about 5 pips, and looks like I locked in about 8 pips. That has to be right because it pays $10 a pip. So those 8 pips, as you can see, paid $800. Moving on to gold. Now we're getting into instruments that are going to be paying out quite well. Gold. Where are we? Here we are. Gold. Found it. Now this one was more or less going sideways, but the higher time frames was suggesting to buy. So let's see where I got in at, and as you can see, it's not even breaking the top. And that's the way the market is on some days. Some days it'll just move a lot, like a little bit to the back here. Look at this huge move here from yesterday. Anyhow, got in here at this cursor and I closed it out, just being happy with, well, that would be right on actually, 14.1 times $10 times 10 lots. 14.1, so that ended up paying out $1,410. Moving on to the next one, Dow Jones. This one also was suggesting to buy from the higher time frames. There's the arrow. Keep in mind the Dow Jones only pays $5 a pip. Got in at this cursor and I closed it out. Again, just being happy, knowing that I've locked in at least 200 pips. And let's see, 67 times 5, 6 times 5, let's see, 67 ticks ended up paying out $3,400. Moving on to the S&P 500. Another one that only pays $5 a pip. Let's see where I got in at. Right at this cursor, and I closed it out again, just being happy. Looks like happy with 5 times 35. That would be about right. 71. Looks like it's 71 ticks, and those 71 ticks on the S&P 500 paid $3,625. Moving right along to crude oil. This one pays $10 a pip. Crude oil. This one here, as I'm thinking about it, did qualify for a great way to trade. Very high success rate. At least it is for me. It's about 95%. I was quite sure I was going to have a winner. Should have got in over here. But this is where I saw it. You can only take the trade where you see it. Looks like 37. That would have to be correct, as it's $10 a pip times 10 lots. So 37 ticks ended up paying, as you can see, $3,700. Okay, let's move on to the NASDAQ. Be careful with the NASDAQ. It pays $20 a pip. So let's see where I got in at. Decided to do one more cycle, but I knew it was going to go up. Here we go. I'm going to drop it down to the 5 minutes. You move it just a hair and can represent a difference. This cursor in and this cursor out. Looks like it. You remove actually the last 2 digits, so it's 42 ticks. And 42 ticks on the NASDAQ paid $8,380. Okay, moving on to the last trade, the DAX 30. This one pays for me $37.50 for each tick. DAX 30, let's see where I got in at. I'm going to drop that down actually to the 5 minutes. Here we go. You don't need a big move because remember, 37.50. So let's see. In at that cursor, I actually used a calculator and took the total money down here and divided it by $37.50. That actually worked out to 285 ticks. And let's see, 281. See, if you just move it a little bit, look at that, just a little bit. Goes from 81 to 89. But anyhow, I used a calculator and it did show 285 ticks, and that ended up paying out on the DAX 30 $10,687. So we have another great day of trading. I just calculated all the pips and ticks, and as I said, it was going to be well over 400. It is actually 529 pips and ticks, and those 529 pips paid $32,479. So if your system is not producing every day great results like my trigger zone system, I suggest you get your hands on it. If you want to get some more information, all you have to do is look right below this video. You'll see this right up. It's my trigger zone system. I do charge $250 for it. I teach how to trade the flow of the market. Now my system has 5 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Included are 9 MT4 templates, 10 custom indicators, and my favorite meter. I threw in a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents, and 9 bonus videos. This is just all bonus stuff with a lot of valuable education that should help you to learn how to trade the markets. Now there's a lot of ways to trade, and I do teach a lot of ways. As you can see here, that is why there's 50 training videos. Each one is about 20 minutes long. Now you can read everything here. If you have any questions, simple. All you got to do is pick up the phone and call me. Here's my number. Now if you live too far, simple again. All you got to do is send me an email. Here's my email address. Remember, there's an underscore here. I do prefer Skype, simple again. All you got to do is click on it. As long as you have Windows 10 computer, it's already installed. We will have a Skype connection, and through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session, answer your questions, give you some tips and tricks. Keep in mind, I do all of that with no obligation to you. Now if you click on this link right here, you'll see 35 screenshots of all the trigger systems I've been building over the years. So it's time to wrap up this video. Of course, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trading day, probably tomorrow, next video, tomorrow again, I want to wish you good luck with your trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.